Hi, Virgos. I hope that you're all doing well today and that you're safe and happy wherever you are in this world. Please note these are general tarot messages, general tarot readings, and therefore the messages will not resonate with everybody. Just take what does and leave the rest. You'll know if it's your reading because you'll feel it. Just coming into your energy. What is the overall energy right now for Virgos, and what messages do we have for them today? What do they need to know? Beautiful. Definitely a beautiful card anyway. You've got the Queen of Air. All right. So in the normal tarot deck, you would be dealing with the Queen of Swords, and that speaks to boundaries and setting boundaries for yourself, but usually internally. So learning how to say no to yourself, learning how to discipline yourself, and not in a bad way, but just making sure, for example, when you see a piece of chocolate cake, you don't eat the whole cake, that kind of discipline, right? Although sometimes if you just want to eat the whole cake, eat the whole cake. So the key words for this card is a weaver, someone who's observant, someone who's wise, someone who's truthful, someone who's analytical, possibly a strategist, someone who's just. And it also speaks to detachment. So the key phrases are time to be realistic, be observant, plan, organize, and determine your course of action, a need for emotional detachment. See what I meant about that having internal boundaries? Also, be decisive and precise. Choose your words with care. Stick to the facts. Don't allow your intellect to alienate. All right? So, some of you could be dealing with, I'm really, it's the analytical piece that's sticking out. Maybe you're analyzing something to death. You're focusing on it so hard that you're not able to detach from the situation. Okay, almost obsession. I'm getting almost obsession. So let's see what we have. What's crossing this overall energy for Virgos? Right. It could be regarding your stability, your finances, because you have that Ten of Pentacles there. Could be something to do with the home or a relationship. But something definitely has you in your head about this. Also, I feel that you may have a decision to make and you've got to be smart. And I think it has to do with money. So be careful if you're selling a home or if you are selling anything for that matter, that you're getting the right amount of money for what it is that you're trying to get rid of. Don't get swindled, all right? Because sometimes people can do that. They'll try and swindle you and not give you what something is worth. For others of you, this could be having to deal with wise, something wisdom. Maybe it's to deal with assets in terms of an inheritance. You might be coming into an inheritance soon and you're going to have to be detached because it could get quite emotional, right? Especially when dividing up financial windfalls between family members or friends, or if you're drawing up a will, try to be easy on yourself and be detached. You can't please everybody. But the good news about this Ten of Pentacles is it speaks to an unexpected financial windfall, perhaps a lump sum of money. It speaks to, as I mentioned, wills or deeds, trust funds, inheritances, solid foundations, privilege, inherited issues, ancestry, family home, business, responsibilities, values, support. There could be some issues in terms of, like I was saying, the riches that are going around in the family because there's old money that also has to do with this card. I also see affluence or a business empire, and maybe that's why you're needing to be strategic or analytical is to do with your work situation. It could speak to domestic bliss, which is fantastic, or contracts, pensions. Um, but it's about long-term financial security and stability and being conventional or traditional. Some of you might be settling down into a relationship, and maybe you are freshly married or you're going to be getting married, so you need to consider prenuptial agreements, or maybe you're going to be marrying into money. All right? But at the end of the day, it's about being truthful and wise and strategic, right? And just and fair. So all in all, it's good. It always requires a balance. What else do we have? Always requires a balance when dealing with money. What is the foundation of this reading, please? Right. Queen of Cups energy. Cancer's, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy. It's possible that you were in your emotions, like I was saying, which requires a bit of a detachment. Maybe if somebody asked for a prenuptial, that could have made you feel a little bit upset. But again, usually the Queen of Cups is somebody who's very fair, very loving, also very psychic, intuitive, kind, caring. I just had the Lovers want to jump out in reverse. So I'm wondering if it's something to do with a split up or a divorce. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, all right? But something is transforming here. And I feel like your emotions are transforming. You're freeing yourself from some emotional burden when it comes to dealing with money. Maybe it just felt overwhelming, or the person that you were dealing with, the situation felt very overwhelming. Some of you might be getting a divorce or splitting up because of a third party situation. And I say that because, again, in the recent past, there's something here about the home. You have the Four Wands. See that? So normally this speaks to stability or reaching a milestone of some sort or marriage. But because I have the Death card here, I feel as though there's going to be a parting of ways for some of you. And if you're not feeling that, it might be coming up in the near future. Could be dealing with a Pisces, but it's going to be leaving you confused. And I think that's because this card, the Moon, speaks to secrets, illusions, things that you didn't know that were going on below or beneath the surface. So that would definitely make you feel a little bit insecure emotionally if there was a third party situation. And now you might need to be strategic in terms of what you're going to do. Are you going to stay in this relationship with this person, or are you going to leave, move out? Because there's secrets here that you don't know about with that Moon. But it also tells you as well that you don't have all of the facts just yet. So don't make haste decisions. You got to be very strategic in terms of what is going on in this situation for you. Again, it's about a marriage or a commitment. You have the Hierophant card. Maybe some of you are worried about the family that you might be marrying into. And I say that because the Hierophant is about beliefs, traditions, convention, like conservatism. It's not even a word. Being conservative, if you will. And it speaks to beliefs and traditions as well. I'm really getting this feeling of you're marrying or you're getting involved or have been involved with a family who has strict traditions, a lot of money, whatever be the case. However, I think that it's challenging for you. Maybe you're trying to be perfect in these people's eyes, and it's too much and you just want to get out of it. For others of you, you're very happy. For others of you, you feel good because you're financially supported, because that the Queen of Pentacles here is showing up in your energy. However, what is concerning me is that you have 3 queens here. So 3 queens, you've got the Death card. This is also making me think again that maybe there's arguments amongst settling a dispute in terms of wills or finances. Okay? What is this Queen of Pentacles, please, Spirit? And maybe someone's trying to be deceptive in how things are being divvied up. And there you go. Like I said, some of you are feeling very emotional about whatever the situation is that you're dealing with. What is this Hierophant, please, for Virgo? What is the Hierophant card? Yeah, some are leaving a relationship. You may have felt depressed dealing with whomever this individual is or was. And that's why you're at the point now where you just don't want to be in this anymore. You're moving from rough waters into calmer waters. You may be dealing with others in the family if you are going through a divorce and you're leaving, and they could be very challenging. They could have told you lies. Maybe they lied about you. Yeah. The individual that you're dealing with or the energy around you is the Emperor. This person can be very stubborn. This person can be very controlling. And I'm getting that there was somebody's trying to be controlling here about the home. Maybe that's why you're leaving. They were controlling. Lack of support, more Scorpio energy. Maybe somebody kept their past partner in this situation, and that's what caused problems. They couldn't move on from the past. Maybe there was problems with kids. Maybe this parent was too strict. And maybe you guys were fighting over how to raise the kids. And that's why you've come to the conclusion, like, you know what, this doesn't work. Or maybe you're trying to figure out a way to convince them that there's a better way of raising the kids. Quite a few different scenarios here for a number of you. But I do feel that there is a lack of support and somebody is stuck living in the past. So in your subconscious energy, you've got the 3 of Wands, planning, foresight, moving from your old life and going into something new. You want to expand. There's somewhere that you want to go. And I believe that it's anywhere but in this situation right now. You also have that transition card here with that 6 of Swords. So you do want to move on. Something tells me you want a new life. A new life, and you don't even want to look back on any of this. I think some of you may just want to get whatever this is settled, especially if there was a third-party intervention and there's a divorce here. Maybe one of the parents is trying to use the kids as a pawn to play against each other here. I hate to say this to you, but whoever this Emperor was, they could have been abusive, because the 6 of Cups in reverse also speaks to, sadly, child abuse. So maybe they're not so nice to the kids. Maybe you have kids from a separate marriage, and that's what the problem is here, and it's making you over emotional. You can't deal with it because the kids are causing maybe problems. Maybe the kids aren't happy that you guys are together if they came from of course, another partner. But you're trying to plan ahead. You're trying to be strategic, and you're trying to move forward. So your outcome here is the 7 of Wands. So whoever it is that's going through this, Your outcome is going to be that you're going to have to stand your ground. You're going to have to fight your corner and be detached. Really, you need to be detached in this situation so that you can move forward with what is rightfully yours. There's the Two of Cups. Maybe you've met somebody else and you're trying to leave. That could very well be the case. This could also be a same-sex partnership, all right? And maybe you've met another woman, if you are a woman, and now you'd like to move on and you're going to fight for that connection. But I see that somebody is leaving here, and at the end of the day, someone's going to have to, I feel like it's you, or it could be someone else, but again, apply this to your situation as you will. Someone's going to have to fight their corner here. And I just saw 555, so that's conflict. Yeah. Even still, you're going to get through this. This is just a lesson right now in teaching you how to be strong so that you can move forward. There it is. And what did I say? You're going to have a few conflicts along the way. You're going to have a few challenges, but the Chariot gets it done. The Chariot is victorious. You're going to get through this, and you're overcoming these hurdles. You're going to plow forward. You're going to move forward. Could be dealing with a Cancerian. Could be dealing with an Aries. Could be dealing with a Taurus. You got a lot of people here except for pretty much air. I don't see, oh yeah, no, there we go. Libra, Aquarius. Maybe even you're dealing with a lawyer right now. But either or, this is all going to get sorted. All right? So hang in there. Stand your ground. Try not to get over emotional. Try to stay a little bit detached so that you can deal with this situation and have it resolved in a way that is beneficial for you and hopefully for the others as well. Okay? All right, Virgos, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.